At the end of the day, a best 4 out of 7 is different than a regular season matchup.
No.
Not to mention the intensity. I do get that. But what defines players
Agreed on this
is what you do when it counts, particularly if you did it before. Like, see, if you notice, I never hold anything against somebody who never does it. You never did it. You never did it. You can't do it. That ain't you.
All right.
But if you did it at one point, what the problem is? What's the hell the problem now? See, you did it against Denver. You didn't do it against Memphis and Dallas. You're not doing it against Boston. I'm going to look at that. And to get back to Draymond, again, we got to look at him because, see, you brought up Boston. As I said in the first hour, Boston is different. I'm not talking about the Celtics. I'm talking about the city. It's a different beast. And last night was one of the rare moments in Draymond Green's career where I looked at him and I said, you weren't ready for this. You weren't ready. You were caught off guard. I'm not saying literal, I don't know. You know when you look at somebody and it's like, oh snap, I didn't know it was like this.
Yeah.
This ain't Cleveland. This ain't Dallas. As big time as Memphis is in terms of their crowd, it ain't Memphis. This is Boston, 17 titles, the tradition, the accountability, the standard that they live by, the whole bit. It's a different beast.
For sure.
And that audience, that crowd,
For sure.
they know exactly.
Did they cross the line, the fans, though?
Nope.
No, I'm not.
Not at all.
Cursing
Not at all.
at it.
So what? That comes with
I've
it.
been cursed.
That comes with it.
I've played overseas. I've been
with
at the free throw line. I didn't got coins hitting my head. I'm bleeding from down here.
Well,
Like,
that
this
would
is
be crossing the
overseas.
But do you think this fan base could have rattled him?
Of course.
Yes, that's what we're saying.
That's what Boston
No,
does.
I know that's what you're saying.
For
I
sure.
wanted to see
no,
what you thought.
100%. Like when I played against Boston, man, and warm-ups, I shot an air ball. Next thing you know, every shot I got an air ball, man, I'm looking over my back at everything. It's a real thing.
When they introed
It's a real thing.
Draymond last night, I've seen plenty of road games. I've been in attendance for plenty of road games for the Golden State Warriors. I have never, and I could be wrong, Draymond would know better than me, I have never heard Draymond booed like that. In other words, there was something about him came out, and it seemed to hype him up like, okay. It was like, you didn't know what Pandora's box you opened. And we got to remember this. Horford looks better than him right now. He's bigger. He's rebounding better. We saw what he did with the 26. He had more in one game than Draymond's had in 3. Had 26 points in game 1. He's hitting open shots, pulling you away from the basket. And then if you want to try to get big, he got Robin Williams on the interior as a rim protector. You're not getting anything inside unless you're a Kuminga.
Can I say something?
Unless you're a Kuminga.
Can I say something that I think is unfair?
Sure.
But it's like, look, sometimes you have to do things that are a little bit out of characteristic, right, in order to achieve greatness.
Okay.
So I know that he hasn't played basketball in 2 years. I know that he played this year and has come off ACL and torn Achilles.
Right.
I don't feel like they can win it unless Clay becomes supernova play.
I've said that.
Like he has to.
Listen.
Because you can't expect Jordan Poole to do that. You need him to go supernova.
I
You need
announced
that.
on NBA Countdown a couple of days ago, I spoke to the police department. I had an APB out for Clay Thompson. I was looking for him. Where the hell you been?
Supernova
But he
Clay.
showed up last night.
But I'm talking
not
supernova Clay.
But I'm saying, warming up, he showed up. You still need more because Boston keeps. See, Klay Thompson scoring and Steph Curry scoring doesn't account for Boston's responding. It's not like they're wilting and they're disappearing. They said, all right, y'all got y'all run. This felt like this last night. Oh, y'all got y'all running. Y'all finished? Finished? You overcame an 18-point deficit. You got a little lead. Y'all good now? You good? You happy? Because here we come.
I got a question, though. So when you look at game 1, up 17, 16, 17, I don't know exactly what the number was. You're up something like that. And then you come game 2 and you win, I don't know, double digits.
Yes.
And then you go game 3 down double digits, come back, take lead. It feels something similar to like when we were in the playoffs with Memphis. Yeah, we're losing, but we don't feel like we're losing.
Exactly.
Feel you on that. Here's my retort to that.
Hey, wait. You have to chill with these.
Here's my response.
No, don't dumb down. I got to get my vocabulary. I got to up mine. Don't worry about it.
Mama approves. She wanted me to use that vocabulary with you. Here's the deal. Boston has dominated the fourth quarters. That's the difference. They have responded in the fourth quarter. You don't usually see that against Golden State. When they did what they did to Golden State in game 1, the news was that's the first time that had ever happened in Steve Kerr's career with Golden State. There's a reason that's an aberration. It doesn't happen to Golden State, but it's happening now against Boston. And that's what we got to pay attention to. No. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.